Hey friends! Well, it's getting about that time for another Beauty Empties video. We will cover everything that I have gone through this last month, pretty much for the month of June, but a little bit at the end of May from the last time we did an Empties video. So if you want to see everything I've gone through and us do a little mini speed review on each product, whether I would repurchase or pass on these in the future, stick around and we'll dive right on into it. All right, guys, so welcome back. I am Cher. So, a little update for you guys who have been so kind and following along, praying with our family. A little rehash real quick for the new folks, too. So, we've been in the hospital with my son. It's been a rough journey. He had gallbladder surgery and appendix taken out as well. He has still continued to be really sick after, though, so he had to be hospitalized again, but we just came home last night, and I'm really glad for that. We were really sick of the hospital, but he's still not out of the woods. He's improving, like, minimally each day, but still not really eating a whole lot yet. We've made it to, like, pretzels, and crackers, keeping liquids down, thankfully. So as long as we can keep him hydrated, we can monitor symptoms from home. We are meeting with a specialist, like a pediatric GI specialist on Monday. So we're just kind of trying to hold out for that to see what more they can tell us. So I wanted to update you guys, first of all, just because you've been following along and like you're my YouTube family. So it's like I feel like I'm reporting to all my family. But also just letting you know, I have no idea when I'll be filming, if I'll be filming. At the moment, it's really helping me, honestly. You know, it gives me a sense of normalcy. It takes my mind off things, cheers me up. You guys cheer me up. So thank you for kind of letting me still be here. I can't promise that I always feel that way. There are times, honestly, when I just want to go hide in a corner and cry. You know, it just depends on the hour. So, but at the moment, I'm kind of keeping the filming going. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that if I'm not here, you know why, but I'm trying to keep you guys up to date too. So appreciate your prayers. Continue to send all the help you can send. We will definitely take it. So, but anyway, let's get started on the bucket. It's already filled up, guys. So I figured, okay, well, it's time. We'll go ahead and film some beauty empties. So you guys know the drill by now. If you've been around here, that's the one thing you see every single month is my hair dye. Because if you're new to my channel, I'm 47 years old, and every month my hair starts turning skunk. So I get the little silver part line going on, and I can't stand it. And so I definitely dye my hair every month from a box, and this is my favorite brand. This month I just went with the full-blown stuff I've always done, which is the Keratin Color shade 4 Cappuccino. And I kind of vary on the shades. Sometimes I go dark cocoa, sometimes jet black. Like, it just depends on the month and what's available. And, you know, sometimes, you know, they don't always have every color at the store, but usually something dark like my natural hair color like this. And I love this brand. I have done a partnership with them, though, a paid partnership, trying a few new products, and I had talked about that in the last couple months, where there was one that was more of like a 10-minute quick touch-up one. And so I had done that one last month, but then it was time to do like a full-blown one. So this is the full-blown, you know, sit for 30 minutes and let it cover the whole hair. So that is the first product, and yes, I would absolutely continue to buy this over and over again, and I do, as you guys see every month. Next thing, I shared this in my shorts that this was my little birthday gift from Sephora for the Beauty Insiders side. I have a couple different Sephora accounts, just a little confession there. And this is the Beauty Insiders gift. It was the birthday gift in May. I was thrilled. It came with conditioner, shampoo, and a leave-in mask. I went through both the shampoo and conditioner, but I'm still using the mask right now. I love all three. Now, I did hear one person that didn't love it as much. It might just depend on our hair type and everything. For me, it's perfect, and I adore Amika, so I was so happy to get this. I loved all three of them. They were perfect. It's the Strength Repair Conditioner is this one from The Cure. And I have other things in The Cure, like line, love them. So it's perfect. Like I feel like it's hydrating, but not too hydrating. Now keep in mind, I have not like super thick hair, but not very thin hair either. I think the biggest thing is I get very frizzy hair, so I need a little hydration, but not so much that it weighs it down. But then I need it not to make it frizzy too. I don't know. It's just the perfect mix. And I always love the smell of Amika, especially the Cure line. There's just something about it. And I actually took my like treatment in this line to Scotland with me. So every time I smell it, like it reminds me of my trip to Scotland. And I just, y'all ever do that too? Like certain smells, they just bring stuff back. So you just have this like positive association with the beauty products in general too. All right, we're talking a lot of hair here. So the next thing in hair is from Evolve with an H, Evolve, and it is the Smart Start Leave-In Conditioner. I use a lot of products from this brand. They do gift me a lot of things though. I think this was gifted also in PR. But I love the leave-in conditioner from them especially. That's one of the things I really like, you know, in their brand. It's kind of the perfect thing for me. And I always like the spray ones. I use them as like a detangler as well as all the other benefits and whatnot. And so this is kind of the perfect thing for me. I don't always love the ones I gotta like get on my hands and spread around. I just like a good spray that's almost like a detangler and then like brush it into my hair. Okay, I also just finished off Versed, the Purest Antioxidant Cleanser. This was also PR gifted to me. I love the brand Versed, love them so much. I do get a lot of things from them in PR, but then I also buy things with my own money. And I finally finished the whole bottle of this. I knew I liked it, but I finally kind of emptied it out, and it's always great. And I love that this is kind of an affordable brand. Very much reminds you a lot of Merit, that kind of like minimalist feel in their packaging and whatnot, but it's still great products, and everything's vegan and clean and cruelty free and like a lot of the things I look for too, but like at that kind of very affordable price point. So I just adore this brand. So yes, I'll absolutely continue to repurchase. All right, and then I emptied out the EOS Cashmere Shave Oil. I think we got this in the New Beauty test tube, one of the boxes, like summer box, no, spring box maybe. And I like it pretty well. I love how they put the little angle in there. I think it's like for you to be able to hold it and it not slip in the shower. And this was pretty good. Like, you know, pretty hydrating. It was kind of nice to shave with. I do like having a shave oil. I'm back to like the shaving butters right now from Truly Beauty, and I love that too, but it's kind of nice having more of a shaving oil. So I think I would repurchase. I mean, is it probably the most amazing shaving oil I've ever used? Probably not, but it was nice, especially for your like drugstore, you know, brand. All right, I finally finished off the Jeffree Star Skin Star Milk Toner. I love this stuff so much, and I will tell you that it took me forever to get through it, so it lasts you forever. And now I'm using another toner, and I realized, because after using this for so long, I was like, nope, it doesn't compare to this. I think it's just that milky toner feel. It has a very like hydrating feel to the toner. And so anyway, yes, I love this stuff. So Jeffree Star for the win. All right, we got some more Bath and Body Works. If you guys have been around, you'll know I like to do some Bath and Body Works hauls. I always stock up a lot on the soaps, tons on the soaps, especially at different seasons. And I know we have the Bath and Body Works sale going on right now, and I feel like I'm missing out, but I just, with everything going on, I just haven't shopped it this time. And I'm so stocked up on soap still. I really honestly don't need another haul at the moment, even though the sale's going on. That's so unlike me, I know. So I haven't shopped it yet. But this is left over from my haul before, and this is left over from Easter. So this is the Tutti Frutti candy, and the notes in it are sweet jelly beans, mixed berries, and sugared lemon. It did smell, I mean, it smelled pretty good, but I feel like it was kind of like it smelled probably more of like the jelly bean smell in it. I think it was okay. I would repurchase this scent again on sale. And then we also had the springtime greenhouse um, fragrance as well. It's got Garden Groves, Warm Breeze, and Dewy Petals. I was not expecting to like this as much as I did. It's really strong. It's a lot more strong. My daughter did not like it. She was like, ew, because it's too strong for her. But it was amazing for me. So I actually ended up loving this scent. So I will definitely repurchase again if it comes back out around spring. I don't know if it's still out right now because it's more of a spring fragrance, I think. But yeah, I loved this one. Okay, and then I was sharing with you guys in some of our Allure videos, and I just got in the mystery box to another one, but I had just emptied the Mayless Get Dreamy Body Toning Whip. It's Body Whip. This stuff is amazing, guys. Probably one of my favorite body toning products out there. It is so, so good. It feels amazing. It does have that like whipped texture, and it's just, it really does tone. Now, it did not make my cellulite and all that disappear, stretch marks, what have you, like they kind of advertise on some of their ads I've seen. I mean, they will show a before and after picture of somebody and even video, and I'm like, what? No, it did not give those results. I'm not, don't let them deceive you, but it is really good. It feels amazing. It does have a toning effect for sure, just not to that level, but I would definitely repurchase even if I feel like those ads were over the top. And I'm so glad I got another one in the Allure mystery box. So I have more now. Yay. All right, I finished off also, this is one of my favorite cleansing balms ever, more from Versed again, and this is the Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. It is so, so good. It is up there with Elemis for me. Love this stuff, but this one is cruelty-free, unlike Elemis, so probably my favorite cruelty-free cleansing balm, and I've been trying a few others, and it still remains at the top for me. It has this, it's almost like a feel of, you know, coconut oil, but it's a thinner, really quickly dissolving texture in it is the best way to know how to describe it. Every now and then it might burn if you get it too close to the eyes, but for the most part, I don't ever have a problem with like burning, and I don't know, like for the most part, it is fantastic. So absolutely will repurchase again and again. I think this was PR gifted. I have bought it before with my own money, but then they've sent me some several times too. So I don't remember which, if it was gifted or my own. Okay, and here is more from that Amika, from that birthday set from Sephora, but this is the shampoo version. Love it too. I also finally finished off the KVD Beauty full sleeve tubing mascara. This is up there as probably one of my favorite mascaras. It is just, it's perfect because it kind of does everything. It really separates the lashes and lifts and like lengthens them. And it does it without that like catty eye feel, but at the same time, it has a little bit of like a volumizing wand too. I love the way it looks. It's clean and easy to use, you know, a good like tubing mascara, like a tubing mascara does. And so this has continued to probably be up there as one of my top mascaras ever. So would definitely repurchase. Okay, I want to talk about this one. I really wanted to do a whole video on this, and then I accidentally deleted my original start video that showed my progress at the beginning, and I was kicking myself. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to tell them about it in my empties video. This is the Timeline Cellular Energy La Creme de Jour Day Cream. We got this in one of the Trend Mood boxes, and this stuff retails for so much money. It is high ticket item. And I saw that Trend Mood is continuing to do some like collabs with the brand, I think, and it was doing a whole trip with them to kind of learn more about these products. And I think there's a lot of research and science behind the results on these. They're very high-end, high-ticket line. Do I feel it was worth that ticket price, high ticket price? I don't. I don't think it was bad. Like, It definitely had a very firming feel. I almost want to say though, I'm not going to say it burnt my skin, but it had that tingling feeling of like, I might have to be careful with this one. So I feel like if you have really sensitive skin, be careful with it because I could just tell it had that could bother your skin feeling. Really tightening, which that's probably a sign that it's working well for anti-aging, but I won't say that I really noticed a whole lot of results, honestly, after use. When I went back to another product I'm using right now that I love and can't wait to share with you guys, I felt like it was way more effective on my skin. So I don't know. I'm not going to give it a bad review. I just don't think it was an incredible review for the price. Now, this one does have the refillable like tube and all that, and I'm like, I guess maybe I should keep it in case I ever get the little refill, but I hate like just keeping that kind of stuff around that's sitting empty for a while. Like, I don't know. All right, then I have more from Evolve with the H. This is the Smart Color Protecting Hydrating Shampoo. I like this one too. I like some of their shampoos a lot. They're, you know, again, another favorite brand, and I think they're vegan, but I know they're cruelty-free. Yes, they're vegan and cruelty-free. So, it is like one of my favorite hair brands. I like working with them, but there are some I don't like as much in the lines. This is one that I do like pretty well, so I would repurchase again, but I think this was gifted to me, by the way. All right, we emptied another Bath & Body Works soap. This is the White Coconut Caramel. This is one of my favorite scents from there. Favorite. So this is just kind of like a tried and true. Like I go back to this scent all the time. It has coconut flakes. If you guys know me, you know I'm a coconut girl in my scents. It has toasted hazelnut and caramel swirl. So very gourmandy. Oh, so yummy and delicious. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, so definitely I repurchase often. Okay, another one from Versed. We got a lot of Versed this time. This one though came in the New Beauty test tube as well a while back, and it's the Press Restart Gentle Retinol Body Lotion. This was okay. I wouldn't say this is on my top list of the favorites of Versed. It was okay. I think that it's just retinol body lotions in general. They have that kind of thin feel to them, so they don't feel like this ultra hydrating lotion or something to me. So it's always hard to know, like, is it doing anything? It was okay. It's just kind of like this thin layer, but being retinol for the body, I think that's brilliant. So I've never really found though a retinol body lotion that I was just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I guess from just the feel of it, you know. Do I notice a difference in my body care? I don't know, not really. Okay, and then recently, I think I got this in one of my little luxury edits very recently. This is the R Plus Co High Dive Moisture and Shine Cream, and I used it up really fast. It's kind of a deluxe size of it, and this is kind you got to put in your hair. I do really like this. I would probably repurchase. Like, I liked how it felt in my hair, and I thought it looked nice in my hair and all, and helped with frizz, all that, helped with shine. I just, again, I really prefer handles that you can squirt with or sprays over like this kind where I gotta pump it out. I think it's just a preference on the application of it, but besides that, I really liked it. All right, and then I tried out the 3 Ships Dewdrops. It's mushroom and kakadu plum hyaluronic acid serum. I had gotten some 3 Ships gifted to me, and then I realized, oh yeah, I had gotten some in like maybe Allure a while back as a little deluxe size. So I was like, well, let me try it. I am not gonna lie, I was not a huge fan. This is supposed to be a very good, like, clean brand and everything. It was sticky. It was sticky. I'm just not a sticky serum kind of gal, so I would probably pass on this next time. All right, and then I also used up the Authentic Beauty Concept Hydrate Cleanser again. Was this Allure or was this, I really don't remember, y'all, where it came from. I want to think Allure. I don't always know how to use these. It's like a hair cleanser. I kind of use it like shampoo. I just think of it as like, okay, it's cleansing my hair. So I gave it a try and I liked it. It's supposed to be for dry hair. I don't really have like super dry hair, but I don't have super greasy hair or anything either. I'm kind of like in the middle, but I did feel like it was nice. It was kind of like a thinner formula though than your typical like shampoo. So I think it is different from a shampoo. So you guys enlighten me if I used it right. I think I did. But I liked it okay, but it was just a tiny little amount in this bottle, so I didn't get a whole lot out of it. And then the last thing is our nails. You've started seeing a trend that I tend to pick these nails very often. I tend to get the same ones over and over again. That is the Kiss Impressions. I love the French manicure style. I just wear that a lot. And I love the Kiss Impressions because they're the ones that last. Not the other Kiss ones, but the actual Impressions ones. That's the one you got to get. The peel on those, or peel off or whatever, they actually stick and last me for at least 2 weeks. I do end up having to replace a finger every now and then, like I have going on right now. I have not replaced it yet, having been in the hospital and all. I was just like, whatever. But the others have stayed on. So, you know, occasionally I might have one pop off here and there, but for the most part, I can get 2-3 weeks out of these things, which is unheard of. I never get either press on or glue nails to work for me ever, but these I do. So I keep buying them over and over again. We have had the discussion about the cruelty-free status on here. Overall, like Kiss in general is not as a brand. However, the particular nails are. So I feel a little better about that. Just wanted to kind of update y'all on that if you hadn't seen my spiel about that before. But that was everything. That was everything for June and a little bit of May as well. So most everything was a hit, and we had a little bit of everything: makeup, skincare, body care, personal care, hair, nails, you name it. So yeah. I'm also going to try to remember to put the products I can find out there down in my caption. If there's any you're interested in checking out for yourself, you can feel free to shop through those links. I try to link them all on my my shop page when I can find them. Occasionally I can't find something, like the Bath and Body Works is hard if they're not in season, you know, that kind of thing. But the other stuff should be there. And let me know what you've been trying and love, or if you've tried any of these products, especially from our beauty boxes. I do a lot of beauty boxes, so this is where a lot of stuff came from. But that's it for now. Definitely stay tuned and stick around and pop the subscribe if you want to see more empties in the future. I do this every month. I am still working on bringing back the eyeshadow palette rankings to you guys every month. And maybe more as like a short where we pick our favorites, I think. And then I also have a couple of specialty ones. Like I've been working on a Natasha Denona 30 days of palettes type of rankings video instead. So honing in on certain brands. So I've got that one coming to you whenever I finish wearing her eyeshadow palettes after 30 days. So a few things like that. I still want to bring you guys maybe like a monthly favorites. I just, right now I'm a little distracted. So stay tuned and pop the subscribe if you love all the beauty, all the reviews, all the curations, beauty boxes, spoilers, you name it. Thank you again so much for all your prayers and staying updated. I will try to keep you as updated as I can, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.